Hey, hey, hey! Alright, we built the thing. Episode done. We did it. We built the entire thing. Oh man. Oh, there we go. Stuck the landing. Welcome to Build a Thing, a Minecraft survival let's play series where in every episode we're gonna build a thing, and we built this in between episodes and it's not quite finished, but it's looking pretty good. I think it could use some more like detailing, of course. Whoa, grass in my face. It could use some more detailing, of course. It's very flat right now and we still got a lot of stuff here, but this is the prison that we were supposed to build at the end of last episode. Then we built it on streams and off camera and a lot of that stuff, but this is what it is. So we have these cells here on the lower floor. Maybe we should like detail those a little bit, populate them, put all my mortal enemies in these. I don't know what the plan is, but we got those. Then we have cells up here on the upper floor as well. So the upper floor is also full of cells that we haven't detailed at all, but it's something, you know. I think it's pretty nice, but we still have stuff like this where it's just not finished and interior decorated. Ooh, really like that roof design. So that's where we are currently. But today I'm kind of, I'm a little bit tired of this project. I've been working on it for such a long time, doing time lapses, doing a lot of stuff. So I'm thinking we're gonna head over to our original area and do some work there today. Before we leave though, I just love this this little path here in between all the cliffs. I think it turned out really great. Also, we need to add some small details still, like a docks here, maybe a docks for our boats to land. We added some shaders. Come on now. We added some fortifications up here where you can stand with a bow and like shoot down at the docks if somebody comes over here and trying to release the prisoners, or maybe in wartime they're using this sort of prison as a castle, as a defensible point, and they need some fortifications over here. Lore not fully developed, but it's something. Also, I made another little well. Well. Look at that. Let's head over to the farmland area. Let's head over to the farmland area. Let's go. What's that guy doing there? What? What's happening here? I don't know. Anyway, so over here at the farmland area, we have done a lot of building in the past. We haven't done so much recently though. And I was getting bothered by this shoreline here. So this hasn't been looking so good in quite a while, and I think when we actually finish this shoreline and kind of terraform some of the stuff on top of it, it will really tie this area together and make it feel more cohesive. So we're standing here on a little island here, and I have done some work off camera on like making with dirt, shaping out some cliff faces and doing all that sort of stuff. So I think that's what we're gonna do today, and then we'll see if there's anything else we managed to do. Also, I've been building a little bit off camera over here as well. Load in, come on, stupid cows, shut up, load in. Yes, all right, so we have populated this forest a little bit. I have made a promise that in every stream I build a custom tree. So we have actually managed to build some more custom trees here. Not all of them are good looking. Most of them are a little bit wonky, you know. Some are really weird and short, like this one. Some are a little bit wonky like that, and some have canopies that just don't feel right. But at least we're building trees. So this place is getting slowly populated. And we did like a fallen over one over there over the cliff. I think that turned out pretty okay. Maybe a little bit pointy up there. I don't know. Things are weird. Also, in the streams, we built this beautiful little cabin right here, and I just love this cabin. So it's supposed to be a cabin in the forest, right? For maybe a huntsman or something. And it's not right now. It's not in the forest, I guess, because we haven't built the forest yet, but we will do eventually. And if you go in here, we actually made interiors for this build, which is really nice. So actually, you're supposed to enter here. Okay. So you walk up this little stone stairway here, and then you Go in. You got a little seating area and some bookshelf and a little cooking area right here. You got a loft with a sleep place, a bedroom, and I just love these little windows. Oh man, the moose head right there. Also, we built a little secret gambling den in the cellar. Because what huntsman doesn't need a gambling? Oh yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense, but I thought it was nice, you know? I really like that. This is one of my favorite doorways to do, because the spruce trapdoors, of course, look just awesome. And you can make a little bit of an arch like so, and it's very much clearly a doorway, but you don't have to use doors for it, you know? I just really like that. If we head up again, we have the storage room here, and you can exit here. Also, you know, we can't do... Ooh, Enderman, come on now. We can't do without them. Of course, we have a little poop house. Everybody needs to poop sometimes, including huntsmen. So, you know, there we go. But for now, we're gonna keep on terraforming the shoreline. So, see you in a little bit. Let's terraform the shoreline. Alright, this already feels better. Have a look at that. So I think these cliffs actually look pretty good. Of course, there's a lot of work left to do. So this is mostly grass and bone meal, of course, and we're probably gonna have to run a road here along the shore. And you know, these aren't textured, all that. These are still here, these ugly bad boys. But I actually had one more idea for what we could do this episode, and let's get some actual building in, is what I'm thinking. Some actual structure. Oh, nerds, got my hurt face again. So before I actually commit to texturing all this in a specific way or do a lot of work here, I kind of had an idea. So what if there's like a little bit of a... What did I just pick up? Anyway, what if there's like a little bit of a fishing situation going on here? So maybe a few smaller buildings tucked a little bit together, because this area is beautiful and all. This area is beautiful. We got a lot of good stuff in here, but there aren't really any like clusters of buildings. So maybe that's the closest thing we get to that. The farm over there, but there's not a big village feel to it. It's mostly like everything's so evenly spread out. I think we need to put some stuff a little bit closer together. So here I was thinking of building a few houses just like pretty close together, making a little bit of a village situation going on. Maybe we can walk down this hill, you know, have a central path like so, with some structures on this side, some structures on that side. Just small cute little houses is what I'm thinking in this sort of slope here. And I think that's gonna look beautiful and be a lot of fun to build. We might not finish all of it today, of course. We can just start it, but at least we can technically say that we built a thing if we build one of the houses. So that's what I'm aiming for today. So I'll catch back up with you when we've done some of that or planned some of that out. Okay, so we built this. I went a little bit overboard, but you know what? That doesn't matter. That's what we do here. I think this is going to be really good. So this is the layout for a small fishing village type of situation. The houses are definitely smaller than most of all these, but I think that's going to work out pretty good anyway, especially since we can like kind of build some of them together. Also, if we add like a little bit of a dock here, I think that's going to be really nice. For the style, I'm thinking of going more with the basic stuff. Stone, maybe some terracotta in there, maybe some concrete, but mainly like stone and spruce, just to have a bit more of like a grounded Not too fancy. Everything's just nice and cozy and close together. And I think this is gonna be looking real good, especially with all these diagonals in here. I think it's gonna be feel really alive. So we're gonna head straight to building, and I'll catch back up with you when we've started like messing with the styles here and whatnot. I don't think I'm gonna do a time lapse for these. I'm gonna try more of like a build and update type of content for this guy right now. So see you in just a little bit. Oosh. All right. I think this is looking pretty good. I really like this style. So it's very like small. It's very small scale, which doesn't help with detail, but I think we got enough in there. I really like this blue bottom sort of plastered stone type of thing here. And then I've been recently really liking not doing like framing on top of my wooden structures. I don't know. There's something that feels freeing about it. It feels very clean. I think this looks great. So if we head inside, we have actually some interiors here, and I really like the way this stair turned out. Our sleeping part, couch, all that sort of good stuff, you know. So now that we have this kind of, that's not a door. That's a door. There we go. Now that we have this kind of style going, I'm thinking, you know, let's build one more. Why not? And this time I might stop in the middle and kind of update you guys. Of course, not all of them are gonna look kind of exactly like this. I think we are gonna change it up and use different colors, but the shapes in general are gonna be somewhat like this. Just very basic shapes, because we're doing a lot of diagonals, so it helps doing basic shapes. But we might like really change up the colors and whatnot. So this is what we're going for. Let's do one more. And we back. All right. So we built this sort of foundation here. I kind of mimicked this one with the stone bricks on the corners, and then just like a little bit of stone and andesite and stone bricks added in with the color. And instead of the blue, we did the white stained terracotta, which, you know, I've never really used it because it's like pinkish. But I really like it in this context for some reason. I don't know what's going on. Bloop. Anyway, on the back side here, we did kind of opened it up a little bit, because I'm thinking this is going to be a stables, just kind of like inspired by that thing over there, with the same 2 wide stable doors. And then we'll figure out the roof in a second. It's probably not going to be like a straight A-frame roof. We're gonna have to figure something out here, but I think it's gonna look pretty good, to be honest. I think it's already looking good. So did the foundation. Next step is probably second floor and then roof. Let's go. Hello, it's me, Mr. Hiding in the Bushes. Hi. We did some more. Okay, so we have a basic structure now. I think it's looking pretty good. Like, all these diagonals always turn out kind of wonky. Like here, for example, this is kind of weird, but that's okay, you know, because in the grand scheme of things, I think it's gonna look very good. So, as I mentioned before, this is a stable situation. So we added this kind of little extra thing here. So one of the parts of the building is kind of like an extra jutting out structure, while the tallest part is this part. I also changed the shape up. So when you do the diagonals, this was like a 1, 2, 3, 4 long line before, and this was a 4 long line. But I changed this one to a 3 and this one to a 5 to get the uneven thing, so we could have centers. So now we could fit a window there, for example. It kind of messes with the shape, not gonna lie. Like, it's not as symmetrical anymore. Symmetrically diagonal. It's not symmetrical anymore, but that's okay. It doesn't need to be. I think when you're looking from afar, it's just gonna look good, and when you're up close, you're not really gonna realize it. So I think that's good. I think this is turning out well. So we have 2 kind of buildings now, and they kind of change elevations a little bit. They're a bit different height. I like that. It's looking pretty good. Also, I removed the second chimney. I don't know why I made 2 chimneys, but I removed one. So let's finish this thing. It's mostly detailing left, so we're just gonna put like little details here and there. And the stables will probably have an exit here. for the horses, and then maybe like a little bit of an outdoor horse party here, an outdoor horse situation. Um, Not interfering too much because I think we're gonna run the road here, like so. So let's finish this thing. Ayo! Okay, we did it. We did it. We finished this guy, and I think it looks great. I think this vibe, this whole vibe right here, is so good and perfect for like a little mini village. I think it's gonna be awesome. And I think it's gonna look awesome at the shoreline here in this area. So what we got here is actually a stables on the bottom, and then on the upper floor it's a little bit of an apartment or like a living space. And this is actually a horse pen. It's very small, and you can only like enter it from the actual building. But I think it looks pretty good. I think it works out. The horses will be very happy to hang out there. Also, over here on this side is the actual stables. So these are like stable stalls, I guess. And if you enter here, we have no interiors yet, but it's kind of, you know, decorated a little bit, and you can walk out here. I really love these things that we managed to fit in on the side here. So of course this is going to be another building, so this is going to be just like a little alleyway, and I was thinking of having like an entrance to this building here and having just like these little small spaces that you can fit just some detail into. Whoa, fall down. That you can fit some detail into. I think that makes the place feel so alive, and I love it. And if we go up here, we can enter the apartment on the upper floor. We're gonna have to furnish this as well, but they have a balcony here overlooking the horse pen, which is really nice, with a little bit of a table and some chairs and just a hangout spot. Also, if we get out somehow there, oh, yum. These like little spots where this where the buildings interconnect or when they meet, I really love, because we managed to fit this little wood shed right here, or just like a little stash of logs, you know, for the fire. Maybe both of these buildings use that stash together or something. I don't know. And then we have the window up there and some leaves. I think it turned out so good, and I'm really happy with just the vibe, and I'm so excited to finish this and just go through here. All right, guys, that's gonna have to be it for this episode. Hope you had a good time watching. Hope you... Wait, okay, this is really hard to fly like this. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait. What is that? What? What is this? And it's glowing. I didn't build this. What is this? Some like floating... This thing is floating. Hold on. There's some white cube. What is it? It doesn't look like anything from that I would have built. Like, I mostly build fancy stuff, right? And this looks like some kind of sci-fi... Wait, these cubes look like they've been here for a while. It's got vegetation here, even though it's like in the middle of the desert. That's really weird. Hold on. Can I get it up on that top one right there? Ouch. Yeah, this is really weird. I don't know what's going on here. That light is really...